want to thank you guys for being here today. The last 3 years has been fun, and I've made bonds and like relationships that'll last a lifetime for me. And being home, it's been great to see for myself and for my family to see. Uh, Sorry, I got some little notes here. It's my first time. It was also it was an honor to represent Maryland. Of course, I came in here and I was a part of the turnaround, the DMV to UMD movement. The records we've broke, becoming the 3-9 team coming in from 2 back-to-back bowl games, 2 back-to-back winning seasons, with the chance to win 8 games this year. And most importantly, my family, they get to come to each game without having to travel and the wear and tear of that. So that was big for me. And to Coach Locks, I know Coach Locks, he's a DMV guy, and he's the right guy for the job. And I know and I believe in him to turn this program around to eventually be Big Ten champions. So I want to thank you for that and all you've done for me. And with that being said, I'll be entering the 2023 NFL draft. I thank you all again. I thank you to my coaches, Mom, Dad, everybody that's helped me get here. And I appreciate you guys. Already on the phone, getting the tweets out. Thank you. You guys, any questions?
Rock, does that mean you're foregoing the bowl game, or would you still play?
No, I'm foregoing it.
You mentioned, the DMV to UMD, kind of representing that. What's your message, with now 3 players from this team only at the wide receiver position going to the draft? What's your message to players that might be considering coming to Maryland?
I say for me, I had all the offers you could imagine. So I say you don't have to go to the big name schools to kind of do what you want to do in life. Production, all you have to do is have the production. Scouts and NFL teams are going to find you. And you can do that on any field. We all have the same 120 yards to play on. So I think it's up to the player and not where you're at.
Rakim, could you talk a little bit about, maybe a little bit more specifically, what Coach has meant to you and why he connects so much with players?
For me personally, I'm a DMV guy. He's a DMV guy. So that right there in itself, that speaks volume. And he stood on everything he told me in the recruiting process. He was going to give me the ball. I was going to have an opportunity to go to the NFL after 3 years. And he was going to take care of me. And he did that, and I appreciate him for that.
You talked about your family getting a chance to see you at this game, but also maybe a little bit more about why you made the decision, because originally I believe you intended to go somewhere else and then decided to come to Maryland. How important?
Before, early on, like Coach Locks, he wasn't really on me as much, or he wasn't recruiting me. I guess he was letting me get all the recruiting, like hoopla out the way. But when he finally started, I took notice and I took part of like what he was trying to build and everything that he was envisioning about the program here. So I rode with that.
But so early on, how quickly did you get a sense of the sort of transformation that you would see from the start to now?
He told me I would be a big part of it. So, not getting recruited, you not knowing like what's out there at another school. But once he told me that, it kind of clicked for me. And then that same year we got Talia. So it all fell into place.
I think going back to the spring practice, maybe you talked about this being your final year. So what throughout the season, what did you see yourself trying to accomplish, learning, whatever, to get to this point this year?
I was just trying to do everything possible to help the team win. I knew going into the year, no matter what, that this is a high possibility of me being my last year here. So I was just trying to do as much possible to really etch my name in history and help the team win. And by doing that, we back-to-back bowl games. So.
Sorry, just a quick one. I know you missed the last game. Are you fully healthy now, or what exactly is going on?
Yes, I'm healthy. I just hyperextended my knee. It was a little swelling, so I think I could have went, but I would have had to brace it up. But it's Rutgers. They didn't need me. We won by 30 points. I'm sorry, Rutgers. Thank you.